guys who bet big
and lose bigger.
This is the Desert Donkeys, presented by Golden Camel.
Welcome back to week 10 of Desert Donkeys NFL football.
Oh boy.
Oh boy is right.
Oh boy.
You got a look in your eye today.
Oh man. Well, I need to vent. Is this the place to do it?
You know, I was a peer mediator in high school, so go ahead. Tell me what you're feeling.
Oh, where do we start? I mean, first of all, what the fuck is going on with YouTube TV, ESPN, ABC, Disney? This is the most annoying fucking thing. I mean, I left Fubo because they were having a similar dispute at some point, and I went to YouTube TV because I was like, okay, at least I can have all my channels, right? I actually liked YouTube TV more, so I ended up canceling Fubo. Now I'm like, what the fuck? I'm going back to Fubo.
What is Fubo?
It's a similar service as YouTube. They don't have Sunday Ticket, but they have tons of soccer games and all the channels, like Fox Sports, tons of Fox Sports channels, ESPN, and then all your local stations too.
Yeah, when we live in Arizona, and the Cardinals and Dallas were playing Monday Night Football, and looking forward to the game, and no game.
Yeah, and then, okay, so I also have, on my phone, I have the ESPN app that I can watch the game on my phone. But because everybody's experiencing this outage, the app is overloaded, so it kept glitching out and going blank.
Well, mine, I have the ESPN monthly subscription too through Disney.
Yep.
And it said it's not available. I actually logged in and they said it wasn't available in our area.
Bro, like I said, it's just such an annoying thing. And I've said it before, these companies, it's all greed. Listen, if YouTube has exponential growth, okay, fine. That same number should match for the biggest providers. Like they should just pay a premium for those providers. They go and renegotiate these terms because they go spend billions of dollars to get their sports things done. And so they have bottom lines there. But it should just be okay, you guys grew, you're going to pay us more.
So is anybody losing money from last night? Or is it just the fans lose out on the experience?
Yeah, fans just get to miss out on it. That's it.
That sucks because I was sweating out my fantasy too. And I mean, luckily it didn't really come down to it, but it would have been nice to at least watch myself lose.
Yeah, I fucking, that's the next thing I want to vent about. Fucking fantasy.
Oh, you're just on a heater today, aren't you?
I fucking played Spencer, and I was predicted to kick his ass pretty good. He had 3 guys that scored 0 or 1 point. I should fucking smoke him. Taylor gets me fucking 6 points. That hurts. Still going to be okay. No. Brock Bowers scores fucking 36. Marvin Harrison goes off for fucking, I don't even know how many he had last night. I turned it off.
He had ecstasy? With a different quarterback.
Yeah, he has a different quarterback. They got a fucking juju. He got more passes thrown to him yesterday than I think he had all season.
Wow.
But anyway, Spencer was really trying to get Taylor from me for weeks and weeks, and the only thing I was open to was if he gave me Bowers, and I wanted Harrison, and I wanted a running back too.
Three for one.
Well, I was going to throw in like one of my lower tier wide receivers as well, but yeah, two for 3, definitely. But it was kind of like the computer was, IBM Watson or whatever was saying, it's a pretty fair trade. But I did not do it. And of course, the 2 guys that I wanted went off, and the guy he wanted sucked a dick.
I think you're better off not.
No, I know. It was just frustrating to see Bowers not score any touchdowns all season, and he scores 3 against me.
I had Bowers in one of my 400 leagues, so I actually got to
reap the benefits.
Yeah, he hasn't done shit. He hasn't even really played.
Yeah. My third vent is fucking my daughter's soccer.
Oh my God, dude, I feel so bad for you. Well, just elaborate really quick.
Okay, so she's in club soccer. She's 11 years old, and it's a massive time commitment.
And financial.
Oh yeah, it's very expensive. They practice 3 times a week. They have games on the weekend, and then they have 4 tournaments before Christmas break and then 4 tournaments after. And the tournaments are usually 4 games, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, so anyway, like tournaments, if she'd had a tournament this weekend in some exotic location, great. No.
Exotic location? What, like fucking Tulum?
San Diego, Vegas, somewhere fun.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I'm not saying this where we went wasn't fun, but it wasn't a tournament. She had one 90-minute game in Flagstaff. So we had to drive, and let me be clear, it wasn't just straight up the 17 to Flagstaff. Then it was get on the 40 for 20 minutes and go east, and then get off there and wiggle through some side roads. It was a full 3-hour drive to get there. And that I love her. I'm proud of the girls, but they did not fucking show up. I was fucking furious. Driving home, bro, they sucked so fucking bad. And I'm talking shit about 11 and 12-year-olds. I'm sorry, but they fucking sucked so bad. They gave up 5 goals in the first half. To a girl, not a single one of them made a movement that looked like they were running. They looked like they were jogging or walking for the entire first half of the game. I don't know what the coach said to them at halftime. They came back in the second half and it was either won 1-0 in the second half or it was 1-1 in the second half. But they played much better in the second half. But I'm like, where was this team? Fast forward to last night, I've got another game 45 minutes away, and it's late. Like I'm getting home past my bedtime late, and
you're turning green.
Oh, bro. Well, I knew it was going to be late, but Angie's mom wanted to come to the game, so I'm like, okay, we'll do this thing. We do it. First half, the girls play the same fucking way they played in the game of Flagstaff, and I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing? And this time, luckily, I was sitting pretty close to the bench, and so I got to listen to the coach at halftime, and he leaned into him pretty good.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I had a similar story that I got bamboozled into coaching, but I'm not the real coach. I'm the substitute teacher here. And 2, you know that I've coached a lot. And when you coach for 4 years, 3 seasons a year, you get to learn the parents and you know that like, hey, you could press them or not. I'm fucking like on an island by myself and I'm like, do I start pressing? Do I not? Like, but I was green. I needed a Snickers. I peeled through my too short of shorts. It was bad. So I feel you, but I didn't know what to do. I'm like, when your wife goes up to you after the game and she was like, that was really bad, you know that it was 10 times worse than what you were feeling.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Well, so he's like, listen, you girls are all very nice girls. Very nice girls. I don't need nice girls on the field. They're pushing you guys around. I mean, he didn't scream at them, but he like really got into the way that they're playing. He's like, you guys haven't won a single ball. The ball hasn't left their half. Like he got into them pretty good and was like, he called them out by name. Like boom, boom, boom. Like I think 2 girls got okay marks. Every other girl got called out by name for what they were doing or not doing. And in the second half, the game completely flipped. They gave up 3 goals, I think, in the first half. Completely flipped in the second half. They didn't give up a goal. They didn't score, but they spent the entire second half in the other team's half. And I'm like, light switch. I'm like, Moana, when you step onto that soccer field, that's my daughter. I'm like, you don't have to be nice. Like, girls want to push you, push them back. Girls if the ball's coming, go get the ball. Nobody beats you to the ball. And I'm not saying play dirty. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying like it's a physical game, and these girls were playing a physical game, and they were. So I was pretty fucking frustrated about all that.
Again, they're 11 and 12.
Again, yeah, and I want to be clear on this. Like I understand they're 11 and 12-year-old girls, but it's crazy how competitive this is. And when you see like your daughter getting her ass kicked and you know she's better than that, it gets you a little fired up. And her whole team's better than that. I'm not just calling out my own daughter. They all needed to play with a little grit And but you know they're little girls and they're playing on a full size soccer field. It's a big field, so when you're getting your ass kicked, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, and then as a parent, you're driving 2 hours each way.
Yeah, well, while they're sleeping in the back, you know, eating French fries and watching whatever they're doing on their iPads. I'm in traffic trying to pass a semi truck going over a pass at 35 miles an hour. And I just want to get home and go to bed.
Oh, damn, that's giving me anxiety. And also it was Halloween, so all these kids were hopped up on you know, Hershey's bars and fucking ding dongs, and like the weekend was a mess.
It was 100%. My son had a flag football game, and you actually coached a few times with Jeff, my son's coach.
Yeah, I probably coached with him 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah, so you know Jeff, he's a pretty chill guy.
Yeah, we were yin and yang. He was like chill. And
you're the monster.
Yeah, and but sometimes
good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, but sometimes when he would get upset, I was like, "Damn!" I'm like,
well, that's what I was like because I don't think I'd ever seen him like last season. I don't think I ever saw him really get upset. But he at halftime, he just laid into the kids, and I was like, "Whoa!" And it was at halftime. It wasn't that they were getting their asses kicked. They just they'd given up 3 touchdowns to one kid, a kick return, and I think he had a pick 6 too in the first half. So it was a close game, and in his opinion, and my opinion too, actually, it probably shouldn't have been. But they ended up winning the game. And they played better in the second half. But he got it. But it was like you said, Halloween walking and then sugar candy legs. You know, they couldn't run.
Sleepovers, up all night, up early, Bosa donuts for breakfast, like.
Yeah. Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
You know, my kids were so thoughtful, and dude, I was born at night, but not last night. I should have. This is kind of on me, but my wife loves Reese's peanut butter cups, and
I do too. Those are my favorite.
Oh, dude, they're like those are. I could be a Labrador on like fucking 16 of those, and like just black out and be like, whoa, look at all these wrappers. But they gave her all of them. And I went and hid them in a little area where her and I have our little delight. And those little shits fucking pillaged that little area. And there's nothing left last night. So at dinner, there being headaches, and I'm already upset because I'm losing in fantasy and the game isn't even on. And I was like, guys, you guys eat your food. We're all having recess after, you know. And Sarah looks at me. She's like, what recess? I'm like, what? There's a fucking 440 of them in our little pouch area. She's like, yeah, there were. And dude, Wolf's like, I had 6 of them. Jesus, bro.
It's a good confession, though.
Yeah. So
gotta appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. That switch needs to come sooner than later, because the taffy tangs for breakfast at 6 a.m. and that stuff's got to stop.
After they brush their teeth too, before they brush their teeth, just candy.
Unbelievable. So you got that out. So club soccer is hard. Club baseball is hard. Whatever club is hard as a parent.
Yeah, and of course, like, again, if they were winning, it might have been a little bit easier, or if they were losing with effort, that was like my big frustration this weekend was, I mean, I didn't get to watch a fucking single football game on Sunday, bro. I left as the games were starting. I got up there. I listened on the radio, which was okay, but not the same as watching. Got there, watched the game, got in the car, watched about 20 minutes of the Bills game while we ate some Cafe Rio before we drove home, and that was it. I didn't get to see anything.
Yeah, I wish. I took down Halloween decorations, but I knew you were busy because I texted you and you didn't get back to me till like late at night. I was like, damn, I'm like, he must have been in it today.
Yeah, my wife made me drive the whole way both ways. I'm like, oh, glad you guys are comfy. We had a pretty, you were there, good Friday night. and then we had another really good Saturday night with the sumo wrestling. So we had back-to-back nights. And then I'm driving first thing in the morning. She's counting fucking sheep. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. I'll just be here in traffic for the next 3 hours. So tired of my 14th cold brew.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got that off your chest. You feel better?
Oh, yeah, I think I do.
Okay. Let's go to the next thing.
Well, bro, I got some crazy things. We can get into this more, but I think you're going to find this fascinating. It was a fucking good weekend to be the house. I just want you to hear some of these numbers and then get your reaction on it. But 88, this is as of Saturday. I did not get the Sunday numbers, but so I'm sure some of this changed on Sunday. But as of Saturday, 88% of the bets were on the Chargers minus 9.5 at the Titans. Chargers won by 7, not 9.5. The Vikings-Lions game, 87% of the bets were on the Lions minus 9.5. Vikings won that one outright. The Patriots game, 77% of the bets were on the Patriots minus 5.5. Patriots won by 1, 24-23. Colts game, 75% of the bets were on the Colts minus 3.5. Steelers won that game, 27-20. Jags, 74% of the bets at minus 2.5. Jags won 30-29 in overtime. And I don't know if you saw at the end though, the both teams actually got to score touchdowns in overtime. I hadn't seen that before. I don't know if that's the first time it's happened. But you know, the new overtime rule where they're letting both teams get a possession. Obviously the Cardinals, Cowboys were 2.5-point favorites. Cardinals won that outright, 27-17. Panthers, Packers, 68% of the money at 12.5 on the Packers. Panthers won that, 16-13. And the Bears, Bengals, 60% of the money was on the Bengals plus 2.5. So remember how that game ended with the crazy touchdown, but they were down by 1. Had they kicked the field goal and won, all those 2.5s cover.
Oh, wow.
It's a good day to be the house.
Good day to be the house. And
then
then
good weekend.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't Saturday kind of crazy too?
Yeah, I mean,
Miami losing to SMU. Everybody had to have been on Miami, at least money line.
well, think about the live bets too. Like think about how many people thought Miami would come back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's with the live betting, it goes like this. When favorites lose, the house goes whoosh.
Yeah,
Because everybody thinks they're going to come back.
Jesus.
Wild.
Yeah, let it be the house.
Yeah. Love to be the house.
What? So those you are venting about NFL that you didn't watch.
Yeah, I'm betting because I didn't even watch it.
Yeah. Did you bet it?
I had a few bets in. I got lucky. I took, let's see, what did I have? I had some overs that hit in the first half. I had the Vikings Lions over. I had the Giants 49ers over, and I had the Bengals
Chicago over. Oh, those are great over bets.
Yeah, they were easy, but they were only first half. I should have had game bets too, but then I took the Jags at halftime just to win. Got lucky there with the Raiders going for 2 in overtime, and I did take the Bills, but I also had a big play. It would have been real nice if that over hit.
What was the over? Because it was at 49.
51.
51. I was wondering that because I didn't see the line. I didn't get to watch the game, but I was wondering if that game went over or not.
And then I also had Seattle minus 3.5.
God, I wanted to take Seattle, and I took Washington, and I knew the first drive. I go, dude, I'm cooked on this, and then before you know it was like 21-0.
Bro, how about that injury, dude? Eesh.
I mean, I was asleep, and then
I was too. I didn't see.
I read about it the next morning at the gym, and then that picture you sent me, like I didn't even know what to do with that. It looks like his arm's like cut off.
Yeah, it went backwards, bro. Oh,
but he doesn't need surgery.
No, yeah. I mean, sometimes those. I remember a guy I played with did something just like that in the last play of the game against SC, and it was nasty looking, and he didn't need surgery. They just popped it back in, and then I mean he couldn't play for a few weeks, but
That's crazy. Your body.
Yeah.
I mean, that looked gnarly.
It went backwards. Just insane dislocation. But what do you think about him playing that late in the game, getting your asses kicked?
Well, I was thinking about that. One of the valet guys at Global was saying, like, why do you have your franchise player you're down 21 with 7 minutes left? And I was like, yeah. And then I thought about it. I mean, we've seen crazy endings. Like,
they were down 24, but
24.
Yeah,
I thought he said 24 makes it. Well, it's still
three scores,
it's still
2 point
8 points.
And they were I think they were driving. So,
yeah, I mean, look, you want momentum. You want.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to come out of the game either.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, that's a hard thing to do, especially since we've seen these like weird comebacks lately.
Right.
Yeah,
and hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get hurt, nobody's
saying anything.
Yeah.
But that is scary. I mean, he's the heart and soul of that team.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about all the fire sale trades. It's like,
ooh, Jets are like they're going fishing already.
Yeah.
I hope they. Fuck. Now that I'm thinking about it, I hope not that they will, but maybe they trade Garrett Wilson.
Get
him on a good team.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
With a team that's got a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, he could. I feel like he could still put up a lot of fantasy points for you, though.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Because they'll just be out there just throwing the ball around, just trying to break records or something.
And the Jets. I took the Chiefs. Didn't get to watch the game. That sucked. I took the over. I kind of like had wash bets in the 10 o'clock games while I was taking down all of the Halloween decorations that took me 4 hours.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah, well, you have those 25-foot skeleton things.
Yeah, those guys, and then it's like all the little things, and then you got to go up and down my attic, and it's like...
Without breaking your neck?
Dude, and trying to get everything up there, get it down. It's like before you know it, and then I'm looking, like every 10 seconds, I'm looking at the ESPN fantasy app, then I got the TV on in the garage, and I gotta start daydreaming, I'm looking at the game. So it honestly probably could have taken me an hour and a half. It took me 4 hours. But I got it done. But that Green Bay Carolina game, the over on it was terrible. I did have the over in the Detroit Minnesota game, but then just got killed, and I was just like, this isn't even fun.
I feel like it would have been a rough day for me if I was sitting in front of a TV and would have been betting, because I would have taken the Colts to come back and win. I would have taken the Lions to come back and win. The Packers. I would have taken to come back and win. I don't know. I don't know if I would have touched the Bengals-Bears game. I probably would have just kept hitting over.
And you would have won.
Yeah.
I mean, what'd they score, like 80?
89.
Jesus. Caleb Williams, man.
Yeah, he scored 38 points. I didn't play him.
Huh. You have him in fantasy?
Yeah, I have him, Dart, and J.J. McCarthy, who actually had a good game, too. Dart's got me 24 and a half, I think. He did good. That's a solid outing.
That's a great outing.
Yeah.
Mahomes got me 10 points. Worst game of his career.
Wow.
He had 44% completion percentage.
Oh, you and I are playing each other this week in fantasy. And
We are?
Yeah, and I see half your team's out this week on bye.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
I think both your quarterbacks are out.
Yeah, they're both on buys, but I'm about to pick somebody up. I got some flyers going right now. We're playing each other?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, fucker. You're probably going to be like 15-point favorite on me. Every week, I'm just like, I'm already...
Dude, I was ready to start Hunter this week, and of course he hurts his knee in practice after his 18-point game in London or whatever.
Mm-hmm. He's out for like 3 or 4 weeks, right?
No, they put him on IR. So yeah, I was literally ready to put him in. I'm like, okay, he's going to start scoring touchdowns now, and then more great injury news for my team.
damn, I didn't know I was playing you. Fuck, your team is good. I was hoping I was going to have another soft week and just squeak out a win.
Yeah, it's our fantasy. You're in a good position though.
Yeah, I'm in a good.
There's a lot of people struggling pretty bad in our league.
Yeah,
like the good teams are good, and the bad teams are really struggling.
Yep. What about college football? I mean, how about Texas, ranked 13?
Yeah, I mean they're
jumped 7 spots,
right where they need to be. Arch looked like the guy everybody wants him to be too. He had an insane game. They were actually dominating that game. I didn't get to watch much football at all, but I did see some of the highlights from that game. And Vanderbilt made an insane fourth quarter comeback to make it even close, and got a touchdown, I think, with 35 seconds or something left to make it a 3-point game. But they were getting beat pretty bad the whole game. Arch went for like 350, 3 touchdowns. Looked real nice, real nice. And you called this, and I hate it, but it's happening, and there's nothing we can do about it. Notre Dame's walking into the playoff.
Yep.
They don't have anybody left on the schedule, and they're going to be like three or four score favorites for the rest of the season.
Yep.
All they have to do is win the games, and they're going to be in the playoff. There is a really fun game coming up, though. Or you want to talk more about what happened this week?
You know what?
Before
Yeah.
I get into that SMU game. Miami just shit the bed. They're probably done unless they win the. But they're not. I think at this point, they're on the outside looking into even playing the conference championship. They need things to happen to even get into that.
I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah, that sucks for them.
But dude, it's week 11 of college football, right?
Yep.
One of the top 10 teams is losing.
Absolutely.
There's so many things that can happen, but imagine like Texas. I mean, we thought they would be 7-5 the way that they started, and now here they are. They start getting hot.
Yeah, I mean, let me take a quick peek at the rest of their schedule here.
BYU plays Texas Tech, 8-9.
That's going to be that this week. This week, that's the game of the week. There's going to be some fucking tortillas thrown there.
Missouri, Texas A&M, Iowa, Oregon. Iowa's good, dude.
Iowa is good. The only game, they have a tough game, the 15th, but they got to bye before they play it. So Texas has got to play Georgia at Georgia, and actually they have to play Texas A&M, but they have that at home. That's the last game of the season. They got 2 more really tough games, but they got a bye week here. So,
and if they win out,
if they win out, they're going to play in the SEC championship because they only have 1 loss in the SEC. The other loss was to Ohio State. Florida almost beat Georgia. I mean, did you see any of that?
I saw that they were winning. I didn't watch any of the game.
Yeah, Georgia did what they do in the fourth quarter. They're such a good fourth quarter team.
Better coaching.
Yeah, Ole Miss stayed strong there. Who else is right there on the? I mean, this is a huge game. BYU Texas Tech. Texas Tech needs to win for you.
Still got that future play.
Yeah, well, you don't want to get 2 losses in the conference. But look at that. That is a 9.5-point line at home.
Texas Tech is 9.5
against an undefeated team.
Oh, I would be all over Texas Tech.
I mean, it's telling you that. I mean, people are going to want to bet BYU points and money line, but
you gotta be all over Texas Tech on that one. That's my play of the week. Texas Tech -9.5.
Indiana at Penn State. Indiana is -15.5. Has Penn State ever been a 15.5-point dog at home?
Jesus. I mean, right at when they basically lost football, yes.
Yeah, when they got the
ban.
The most recent death penalty. Texas A&M at Missouri. Missouri's a tough place to play. A&M's really good, but
A&M is really good.
I mean, their defense is good. Their offense is fun. They're good.
That quarterback, he's got swagger.
He's a stud.
He moves differently.
Yeah, there's a LSU at Alabama. Alabama's 10.5.
Who's LSU's coach right now?
I'm not sure who they put in interim. I'm not sure if they just made their defensive coordinator the head coach or what. But God, I can't. Just thinking about these buyouts that these colleges do.
So crazy. So crazy the amount of money.
Yeah, it's interesting because I remember when Colorado had some buyouts, there was uproar, and that's why they couldn't pay new coaches. But state schools, so the state was paying the bill, right? Firing the coach. I feel like these SEC schools, they raise the money from their donors to buy out the deals so that they can move on from these massive contracts. They get so upset, the fans.
How about ASU winning on the road to Iowa State
with the backup quarterback?
That's what I'm saying.
It was a great game. That game that was the game I got to watch the most of. They looked good. I thought they were going to blow it. They were driving. I think they were 25-yard line or something, and the quarterback had to run up the middle and got blasted, and the ball came out, and I was like, oh shit. They were up by 5 or something, 5 or 6 at the time. I'm like, this is where you can ice the game with even 3 points. And that turnover, it didn't end up costing them, but they played a really good game. They're a good team, dude. They're well coached.
Is there a world where they can make the Big 12 championship?
I think there is, but it needs, crazy things need to happen.
Because they lost to Utah, they're 4-2 in conference. They lost to Houston, they're 4-2 in conference. Cincinnati's 5-1. Texas Tech is 5-1, and BYU's 5-0.
Yeah, so you need to get teams to those teams the teams that beat ASU would have to get to 3 losses in conference because ASU has 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then there would have to
Texas Tech would need to lose another one.
If Texas Tech went to 2 losses and say BYU stays undefeated and those other teams that you mentioned, Houston and Utah, went to 3, that would be a scenario where they could get in.
The Bearcats, Cincinnati is 5-1 in conference. They would need to lose one too. And then does it go to the high? Is it just the top 2 or is there East, West?
It's just in the Big 12.
It's just top to bottom, right?
Top to bottom. Not like the Big 10 still has the 2 divisions.
So I was thinking about this the other day. Does Levitt, does he get a medical red shirt? Or is he...
I wonder what...
how does that work now with the new rules?
I mean, the way that they're doing it now, bro, there's a guy who took it to I don't know if it was the Supreme Court or the state Supreme Court or what it was, and he won, to basically say that his JUCO eligibility does not count towards his eligibility, and he won.
So I could start playing again?
I guess, bro. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. These guys are getting extra years on extra years on extra years.
Well, Penix is 30 years old, isn't he?
I think so. Well, there's been a couple guys that have played in 7 different seasons. There was the COVID seasons that somehow you did not get eligibility taken away for, and you played in them. How does that work? I don't know.
I bet there are a ton of kids on Utah and BYU that are 24 because they go on their mission.
Oh, the Mormon mission.
It's 2 years, right? So now you're 20. And then if you're playing, they're probably 25, 26 if they have some of this COVID year, red shirt, medical.
I mean, when we, I guess that was my junior year, when Joel Klatt came in, he'd played professional baseball. I think he was 24 or something like that when he came in. And I think he had 4 years of eligibility.
It's such a difference.
Yeah. Especially if you go play minor league professional baseball.
Yeah.
You learn how to act like a professional and then go play college sports again.
It's not like he's in Nicaragua, like trying to sell LDS.
Yeah.
He's actually playing sports.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
being coached by good coaches and at a high level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing junior college football and some of the kids were 20, 21, and they felt so much older.
Yeah, we had a couple Mormon kids that went on missions. There was a kid that was a freshman that then went on his mission and came back.
Yeah.
Like my junior or senior year. It's crazy.
Yeah, they do that. They go 1 year and then they're off and then they come back.
Yeah.
They come back men.
Yeah, exactly.
You're still a bunch of kids.
You barely recognize them. And they're only sophomores or redshirt freshmen. Go figure.
Go figure.
So, NFL this week, your favorite college game is...
I'm going to say Texas Tech, 9.5. I feel like they're begging you to take... Well, you know what? I'm going to stay with Texas Tech. Texas Tech, I'm definitely biased because I want them just to blow them out for my future play.
I got to give a dog, and I got to try to throw chaos into the fucking world. So, and this is a team that I liked early in the season, and they're pretty much out of it. But LSU plus 10.5. Gonna go into Alabama and get the big W.
Can we go to an Alabama game?
Bro, it'd be so fun. You know what would be one of the best places to go is Ole Miss. Their pre-party, they're like, I forget what they call it, but that place is what is it called? Fact checker.
Where's Jimmy or like?
I think he went to get a fucking green juice or something.
Dude, Jimmy, where are you with the fact checks? Come on.
He took his scooter to fucking Whole Foods.
Unbelievable. Ben just got back from Ole Miss. He went 3 weeks ago, and he said it was the greatest experience he's ever. I mean, he hasn't been to many sporting events, and for that to be like one of his first, he was like, I went to the wrong school.
Yeah, the word on the street, their tailgate pregame party is next level at Ole Miss. And a lot of those SEC schools, you can't miss with them, but it's supposed to be like...
Yeah. I mean, just the energy of the opening of Alabama games, turn all the phone lights on and like playing crazy music and...
I mean, the towns fill up the stadiums. It's insane. These colleges are in pretty small towns, and they are... everybody's glued and they're either in or outside the stadium.
Damn, I wish ASU had a culture like that.
I know hopefully they can get there. It's just, football's just different. It's like when we were in Ohio, bro. It's like those places where it's like almost like a religion. I mean, we were at Ohio State, and Columbus is a pretty good sized city now, but it was insane to see 100,000 person stadium filled to the brim, and then go outside and go all the way down High Street, I don't know, a mile, maybe 2 miles, and every single bar is completely full.
Yeah.
At Colorado, the bars would be full before the game, and the tailgate would be going, but then everybody goes into the stadium, and it's dead outside. Not there.
Not there. Speaking of Colorado, they got their ass kicked.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
God. Yeah, that was... I just watched the very beginning of the game because we were getting ready to go to Sumo. That's another conversation.
Sumo is theatrical. Holy shit. It was anything but actually wrestling.
Yeah, well, it was kind of more like, I feel like we got a WWE version of sumo, not the real version of sumo. I would have loved to see a real version of sumo where we were getting their best.
Do you know that I was betting the guy next to me? Do you know that?
No.
Oh, dude, we were betting and then pressing it the whole fucking time.
How'd you end up doing?
I owe him $10 and I didn't pay him, which sucks because I always pay.
I know you did.
And I must have just forgot, but I owed him $10.
Oh, man. Well, then they let those fucking people get in the ring with the wrestlers that paid like $1,000 to get in there. I wanted to see them get tossed like cookies like they should. And instead they let, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of the people win.
I don't understand from an insurance policy how that works.
Well, I think it has to be a little bit like, we're not going to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So that's why they. I mean, that girl won. Come on,
dude.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, well, obviously, yeah. That's speaking of sumo, which just reminded me, we haven't even fucking talked about this. The World Series.
Oh my fucking God! What a game 7. Well, game 6 and 7. Game 6. There's this. What felt like was going to be a great comeback. That's where the ball got stuck, right?
The ball got stuck,
yeah.
And was it really stuck? Was it like that was so smart on the Dodger player to do that?
Yeah.
But what are the likelihood of that?
Man. So that happens. Then game 7. And game 7 starts off roses. Bichette hits that 3-run blast. I'm dancing in the restaurant. Bartenders are like, what are you so excited about? Are you from Toronto? And I'm like, no, I just fucking hate the Dodgers. But yeah, that game, then they tie it in the 9th inning. And I'm like, don't worry, bro. Don't worry, we're good.
Yeah, you told me, you're like, hey, dude, this is the way it's supposed to be. It's a magical ending. And I'm like, yeah, magical, and fucking Dodgers are going to find a way to win this. You're like, dude, this is the way it goes. And then that play at home plate.
Bases loaded, 1 out.
Did you watch Eric Burns' Instagram post?
No, I didn't.
So he broke it down. The guy didn't lead off. And he's like, every single third base coach, every single baseball player that from the time you are allowed to lead off in baseball, like, you know, when you go to like a 12, 13 or whatever year it is. Remember, you couldn't lead off when you're younger.
To stay on the bag, yeah.
Is that you split the same difference that the third baseman does. So if he's 10 feet away, you go 10 feet up. Give or take a foot or so if you're slow or whatever. Dude, the third baseman was 10, 15 feet off the base, and he was 2 feet away. If he was 4 feet away, it's not even close.
Yeah, I did see that, and I mean, there was multiple parts to it, right? He didn't have a lead. He didn't break right away.
Oh, I didn't know that he didn't break right away.
So he's supposed to break a little bit on the pitch just in case it is hit. He didn't move on the pitch. Like, the ball's out of the pitcher's hand and he's still standing still. And then the ball gets hit, and then it is such a bang bang play. Any bit different, he scores. I mean, of 6 inches of difference, 3 inches of difference, he scores.
Dude, talk about, like, the defense. There were some bonehead plays in the World Series, but there were some unbelievable defensive plays. Like, the pressure of catching that ball and throwing it to home when you could lose the fucking World Series.
Yeah.
Like, think about that for a second.
I mean, the catcher almost came off the bag, too.
Yeah, well, he did, and he put his foot back down.
Yeah. And then before that, what about the fucking catch at the wall where the Dodgers run into each other and the center fielder still gets it?
Oh, my God. That's why when I lost all my bets basically on Sunday, except for the over in the one game, I was like, I just knew that the weekend was going downhill after the Dodgers, after they won, because I had the Blue Jays to win in Game 6, and then I had a future bet on the Blue Jays. And then in Game 7, I was like, don't even bet it. I'm like, I wanted Toronto to win, obviously, but I was like, don't even fucking bet it. This has got the writing's on the wall. Like, something weird is going to happen here.
I had Toronto, and I had the over, but I also had Toronto to the over. So I ended up losing a little bit.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, super frustrating.
Fucking Dodgers.
Fucking Dodgers.
And then Ohtani was like, thank you. Right? Like, his English was like spot on, like oddly spot on after the game. Now the memes on the internet were like, wait a second. Hold on a second. He couldn't fucking speak a lick of English when he was being accused of gambling, but now he sounds like he's from California or the Midwest. Like
he's like Stevie Wonder when a hot chick walks by.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, sports.
Oh, so good. Oh man.
So what is your play for NFL?
I'm looking at it right now. You just told me that the Raiders are going to scare the shit out of my Broncos.
Oh, yeah. Our AI predictor said that the Raiders win 47% of the simulations.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's a 9.5-point favorite.
Well, the shit that we just saw this week, how many of those games were outright favorite wins? The 12.5-point line on the Packers, the 9.5-point line for the Lions, the Vikings won, and there was one more. Oh, the Colts. Well, that was only 3.5 points, but still, they got their asses fucking kicked. Might as well have been fucking 6.5.
The house
lost by 7.
The house was like, enough. We've let you guys do these stupid parlays and win, and now it's time to make sure that you guys know.
No more teasers. No more.
Yeah, make sure you know who's boss and who's fucking whose game this really is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's going to happen this week? I mean, these big lines, I don't like any of them. Well, Lions, did you see Dan Campbell? He was talking about the penalties. He's like, that's on me. I'm going to clean that shit up.
Oh boy.
And I saw like, it was, I can't watch ESPN, so I was watching NFL Network, and Manti Te'o was like, I know what that means. Bear crawls and running. No more fucking penalties.
So Max bet on the Lions this weekend?
Yeah, I think that would be the good big line to take.
I like the Ravens on the road, 4.5.
I hate to be the guy who keeps taking the Colts, but after getting their asses kicked and not giving Jonathan Taylor the ball, I feel like they're going to kick the shit out of the Falcons. So I like that. I'll give you that as a bonus pick, but I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to try to find a dog here. A fun one. Ooh, I found it.
Let me guess. The Giants.
No. Ooh, but I do actually like the Giants. Nobody's going to believe me on this one. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. Vikings at home, plus 4.5 against the Ravens.
I just told you that I love the Ravens, and you're like, Vikings at home. Okay. All right. Well, friendly bet.
Friendly bet. We'll make a friendly bet on that one. I'll wear the pink shirt next time.
Surprised you haven't said anything about my shirt. By the way, you have a very similar shirt.
Okay, I'll wear that shirt if the Vikings don't win.
If they don't win, or if they don't cover.
Which one do you want it to be?
I don't care. I think they're gonna get their ass kicked.
I'll do it if they fucking don't win. How about that?
Okay. All right.
Scared money don't make money.
Yeah, salmon shirt, button down. Have you tried it on lately?
Might have a couple buttons undone.
I was gonna say.
Or I might be swimming in it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, because you kind of go, your body fluctuates, and for a while there, you were wearing those like big button downs.
Yeah.
Like you were like, I want to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like this one is fucking tight.
Yeah, fitted.
Yeah, this one's
look good.
This one's not only fitted, I had it tailored.
Oh, look at you. Fancy.
Yeah. Dude, by the way, one time my friend was Wayne, who we always talk about, who will be on the show, and it'll be magical when he is. He ordered all these, like, there's this, I think it's called Elivive. It's this clothing making company for athletes. It's like well known nationally. I may be butchering the name, but it's something like that. And he had all these clothes made, and he got this salmon colored sweater. And our buddy Andy walks in the door, and he looks at him. He goes, "Seriously, dude, stand on one leg." Fucking flamingo.
Oh, I can only imagine Wayne was just fucking counting the bricks until he could fire back on him.
Oh, dude, he turned as pink as his shirt. Smoke coming out of the ears. It was hilarious.
Oh man, that's good.
All right,
that is good.
Well, do you have anything else to vent about, or anything else you need to get off that chest of yours?
AWS, fucking figure your shit out.
Oh, now you're calling out Amazon. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. I know you're 6'5", 265, but I'm not sure we want to pick a fight with Amazon.
No, I don't. I just want them to get their shit figured out.
Do you have any more? Do you have a big tournament this weekend?
No, actually, I think my daughter's off until December from games. They have lots of practices, but they might have a scrimmage in there, but no games until December, and then they have a tournament before Christmas. One more tournament.
Well, you're going to come in here happy next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully a winner.
Hopefully a winner. You too.
And maybe in a pink shirt.
And quite possibly in a pink salmon shirt.
All right. Well, here's another. Man, when are we going to, before we leave, are we ever going to have a week where like, dude, we fucking crushed it?
We're filming from an exotic location?
Yeah, like when is that going to happen? It's like the same old, like, hey, I know it's desert donkeys, self-deprecating, but like you can't just be one-sided the whole fucking time. You got to have some, like, dude, we're getting on a jet and we're somewhere where you need a lot of like sunblock.
And we're packing up all this shit and bringing it with us because we got so much room in the jet.
Yeah, and there's going to be like fucking breezes. We're going to be burnt. We're going to, like, when is that happening?
Maybe this week.
All right. Well,
thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening. Over and out.
Feeling good, got my game face on. Ready to roll the dice, then the night's good. Yo, I wanna place my bets.